Greetings everyone. In this video, I want to talk about the importance of controlling your thoughts.
Greetings! This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
All right. Controlling your thoughts requires discipline, something that most source players are lacking. It's much easier to go through your day and not have to keep control on your mind. And in that instance, you are losing a lot of your empowerment by not keeping control of your mind and your thoughts. Thoughts are things. The simple fact that you're thinking on them or you're giving thought and consideration to them is requiring energy. And if you get emotional about those thoughts or things, such as worry, fear, anger, these things rob you of your basic empowerment and energy because you are empowering and energizing those things in your life instead of the things that you truly want to create and experience. When you are being tested, and every source player gets tested all through their game experience. There is not a single source player that is exempt from being tested, because the tests prove if you are on the right frequency level, if you're entitled to move up in frequency, if you're entitled to remain in that frequency, if you are, how you respond. And it also shows you, the source player, how far you have come, and recognizing those things that trip you up and then realigning your mind in a manner of controlling it to deal with those thoughts, those feelings, those emotions. It requires discipline. It is a discipline, controlling your thoughts and not allowing them to run away and take you into places and things that you do not want to experience. You need to cut short those trains of thoughts that are going to take you into areas that you do not want to experience. Concentrate on those things that are, in your estimation, good for you in your experience. And cut short the negative thinking. Now, this applies to you. All right. Self-appreciation for the powerful creator that you are and source player that you are. You may have experienced a lot of negativity from those outside of you, and it has attacked your sense of self and who you are. But what you do with that, all right, those are feelings. It's just data. It's just a data flow that's going through your mind. Get in your now. Deal with your now in a manner that is most beneficial to you in your game. When you allow others to tell you who you are, what you are, when you allow their opinions and their emotions or their thoughts to penetrate, your thoughts and your thinking about yourself or your situation. If they're negative thoughts and not lifting you up, if they're negative thoughts or negative pushing you down type thoughts, and they create those type of feelings within you, then you need to put the boundary up and stop those thoughts and words and people from disturbing your peace of mind, your game, and your thoughts. This really takes discipline, and it doesn't come without practice. All right? And for there to be practice, there has to be those things occurring to you, happening to you, in order for you to build up immunity and to gain better control over your thoughts and your mind. Now, there are some people that you just don't benefit from being around at all. They cause more aggravation and problems for you than the relationship is worth. But you may not see it that way. You have to set your boundaries based upon the relationship. What the relationship is worth to you. How much your peace of mind and your game is worth to you. You have to weigh out the benefits and detriments. There can be both. One side might outweigh the other. And if you have you can look at some relationships as challenges because they will test your thinking, test your thoughts, test you in your ability to control your mind and your thinking, and they will test you. Some people can ruin your peace, removing that relationship totally and completely, having nothing to do with it anymore. These are all choices. And then there are those source players who can remain in neutrality, see this game for what it is, see those players around them for who they are and what they're doing, and just remain neutral and not get upset or the highs and lows in their thoughts and their minds. Now, some of you are going through greater challenges at this point in time in your game in how you react or respond. And I suggest you respond with thought rather than simply react. But how you react or respond will determine what you experience and how you experience your game. Make a conscious effort and intent to reel in your thoughts and gain control of your mind and not allow yourself to simply react. And if something doesn't affect you, pertain to you, has nothing to do with you, why would you want to invest energy into that thing that really has nothing to do with you and your experience? Because each source player is responsible for their own experience in this game. Each source player has a different backstory, has different experiences, has different thoughts, likes, dislikes. Most importantly, you need to know thyself. Know thyself and know that you're source and that you are powerful. And stop giving your power away to, mindless thoughts, fears, and worries. Take control over your mind and your game experience. It is a discipline. It may feel too challenging and too difficult for you in the beginning. It may seem overwhelming. Well, take baby steps. Gain control over your thoughts in one area at a time if you must do it that way. But it is most beneficial for you to gain control over your thoughts and mind. You can do this. You can control your mind and control your experience in your game. Mind over matter. Mind over matter. If you get distracted and you get pulled down that vortex into a state of fear and worry and dislike and even hate of your experiences, then you are not serious about taking control over your mind and your thoughts. Stop the worry. Stop the fear. Stop it. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Get control over your thoughts. You can do this. You absolutely can do this. Make the best choices for yourself in your game. Now, if you find the work that I have done in this matrix, in the information that I have shared, to be of benefit to you, then it benefits you to say thank you with a gift via PayPal. The link is in the description box below. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you. You can do this.